morning YouTube. It's currently 7 a.m. right now. I'm at Budapest. I'm gonna join a run. It's a run organized by New Balance Run Club. Just discovered this running club last Monday when I was in Budapest. Pretty cool. But to be honest, it's more like a photo club than it is a running club. So I think it has some sort of commercial purpose. But still, it's a very nice event. Good food and good views as well. And they also gave us a little bit of tour of Budapest. So I think for foreigners, it's very, very helpful. The run is at 7:30, and to be honest, every part of my body hurts right now. So I'm just gonna do some deep stretch that I wasn't able to do for a long time because of the schedule and the venue. I wasn't really able to stretch some part of my body where I usually stretched. So got nice space and cozy room here. Is actually a church, so I'm just gonna do some stretch and then go for a run. See you in the run. So start with some dynamic stretch for hamstrings. Usually I do dynamic stretch before training just so that I don't overstretch my muscle. So from here I switch legs, then start with some hip flexor stretch on the other leg, and then from here I enter into the hamstring stretch. This is my favorite combination of hamstring and hip flexors. Again, dynamic for 10 reps, and then for some hip openers, same dynamic and some PNF. So after a 10 active stretch, I hold it at the bottom. So this one is my all-time flavor for glutes since I train legs on Fridays. So I think that delayed onset muscle soreness really got to me today. So pretty sore on my glutes. So need to stretch them a bit. And then here is my favorite hips opener. So from the gentle position and then gradually open my legs. Need a floor with the mat, so that's why I couldn't do it for the last week. And then if you can, just continue to open up your hips. So ideally your hips will be on the floor, but that wasn't today for me. So this was the stretching in the morning. Going to meet the rest of the running club. So it's about 2 kilometers away from where I stay. This is the street view of Budapest. Good morning, Budapest! Back at the church, it was a nice run. Let's look at the data for how much we have run. It was 7.5k, average to a 7 minutes pace. Here's the data. Yeah, so moving time 15 minutes, 600 calories. So I didn't know there was a marathon going on, and turns out it was a final championship, so everybody was super excited. The local people, also a lot of tourists, and everybody in the running group was like crazy, filming, shouting. So I would say it's more like a sightseeing tour or the cheerleader run than it is a regular run. But I planned today as my resting day, so it's definitely very inspiring to see how a human being can run so fast. At one moment, I was trying to keep up with a runner. It seems like he is a local runner. He's from Hungary, so when he passed by, people just shouting like crazy. It was the maximum volume that I heard for that runner. So I tried to keep up with him. I could do it for a few minutes, but then I knew that that is not the speed that I can go any longer than maybe a few minutes. And he needed to do that speed for 42 kilometers for the entire marathon. And he is not even the leading runners. He was like maybe 8 to 10 minutes behind the fastest runners, so you can imagine how fast are those runners. They're pretty much just sprinting all the way 42 kilometers. It's just crazy. but sadly I had my GoPro on the time-lapse mode and didn't notice it for the entire run. So I was trying to film as much videos as I could to share, but everything was in time-lapse, so nothing worked out. So I'm just gonna summarize it, and that's the only clip that I had on my phone. So yeah, a shame on me, but that it is what it is. So we're back in the office, and now it's 10:23. I'm gonna start some editing work and some reading and learning the Hungarian. The church service is at 3 p.m. so still have some time before that. Pastor is working in her office too. We're gonna make some food later together and eat here. So we're pretty excited to start the day, and I'll see you in the breakfast. Ciao. So it's lunchtime at 12:30. I cooked some eggs, some cucumbers and tomatoes for veggies, some yogurt topped with nuts and fruits, of course cinnamon powder. Had an easy brunch, and then Pastor brought her own food. So after lunch I'll have to clean up the place for the church service at 3.
Daddy, that we can be here with you. Thank you that you see us, thank you that you listen to us, and thank you that you speak to us. So we want to open our hearts and let you speak to us and touch us, and in the name of